Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna explain to you how to craft an irresistible offer for your SMMA or social media marketing agency. And I'm gonna show you exactly how I did it for myself as well and how I crafted a good offer for my own content agency. So if you don't know, I'm running a YouTube marketing agency. And in the last couple of weeks, I was simply struggling to get any results from outreach simply just because the core of my business or the fundamentals of my business weren't good enough. And one of these stuff or one of these fundamental elements or one of these core elements was my offer. My offer wasn't good at all, and I simply didn't have a good offer. So yeah, what I've learned in the last couple of weeks as well, or in the last couple of days, is very, very valuable, and I'm pretty sure that you're gonna get something out of this video when it comes to crafting your own offer as well for your agency, whatever it is, if it's a content agency or a general SMMA lead gen, whatever it is, you know, it is a general video, and I'm gonna tell you how to craft the offer or the general formula when it comes to crafting good offers. Okay, so yeah, let's actually dive into it without talking too much. So the first little thing is you got to understand that your offer is one of the most important things that determine your marketing success. Okay? Because here's the thing, marketing won't work unless you have the core of your business dialed in, especially like one of the most important things, which is your offer. If you don't have a good offer, your marketing campaigns will flop, simply, whether it's cold outreach, organic content, or paid ads, because those are the three main, you know, marketing channels that you can run for any sort of business in this world. You have cold outreach, organic content, and paid ads. Outreach, content, and ads. And that's it. So whether you're doing outreach, creating content, or running paid ads, and you don't have a good offer, you won't be able to get any results from these marketing campaigns at all. So this is the first other thing that you got to understand. And also there is a difference between your service and your offer. Your offer doesn't equal your service. There is like those are two separate things. Okay, and I'm gonna touch base on that in a moment as well. So yeah, this is the thing. Now, the first other thing that you gotta learn or be very, very clear on when it comes to crafting your title is your ICP. So you have to understand who is your ICP exactly, like 100%, who is your ideal client. You know, ICP stands for ideal customer profile or ideal client profile. You must understand simply your client, your niche, what they truly want. You're not just coming up with a service where you're not just offering some sort of offer because you know how to do it. You got to actually know what the market needs and what the clients that you're working with or will work with need from you or want from you. So what they need, what pain points, and what are the things they tried before and didn't work for them. Okay, anything. So yeah, simply be 100% clear on who is your ICP. And for me, I didn't have my ICP very clear, to be honest. It was just Vogue, some bullet points, and that's it. It wasn't clear at all. So this is the first thing, because if you don't know who is your ICP, you won't be able to craft an appealing offer to this persona only. So now you might ask, why should I start from my ICP? Like, why shouldn't I do the opposite? Like, why shouldn't I craft the offer first, then determine who is my ICP or who is my ideal client? Okay. Simply, it is for one single reason, because you are selling to a specific niche or a specific client. And in terms of coming up with an offer or coming up with something that this client would actually need, you got to understand in first place what they want, what pain points they have, so you can be able to craft something appealing to them only. Because pay attention, we're not selling to everyone. Let's say you're working with coaches, right? Let's say this is your niche. Yes, this is your niche, but you won't be able to sell to all coaches. You won't be able to target all coaches. It's not gonna work simply, okay? You gotta have a specific person with a specific criteria and specific, you know, characteristics that this person is going to buy. Why? Because my offer is very, very appealing to this specific person. When this person see my offer, okay, this is for me. Like that person will say, okay, this is for me. That's it. Okay. So yes, let's say your niche is coaches, you're working with coaches, consultants, entrepreneurs, but in fact, you won't be able to sell to any coach or any consultant or any entrepreneur. You've got to understand this. That's why we're coming first with the ICP, then based on it, we're gonna come up with our offer. So we can make it actually appealing to this ICP and simply sell it to them. Okay? Because we're coming up with an offer to present it to this ICP, not the opposite. So I hope you get this idea very clearly. And yeah, this is the first of a thing. So as I said, this is the first of a thing that you got to understand and be super clear on, which is who is your ICP. This is the first ever thing. So once you understand who is your ICP in detail and be super clear on it, you can actually go to the next step, which is understanding that you're selling the outcome, not the service slash mechanism. Okay. So let me get the highlight or the pen. Okay. So again, understand that you're selling the outcome. Okay. You're not selling your service or your mechanism. So for me, I am YouTube marketing agency. I run YouTube marketing agency, and I thought that I'm helping coaches or consultants, which is my niche, with YouTube. I thought that I'm selling YouTube, but in fact, like I shouldn't be selling YouTube. Like no one is interested in YouTube specifically. Like people won't buy from you, especially if it's B2B or business owners. They won't buy from you because of your service or because of your mechanism, only. Like it could happen, but it's not the only thing that will make them actually go ahead and buy your offer or buy your thing. In fact, they are only buying one thing, which is the outcome. What I'm gonna get out of it. Okay, you're gonna help me with YouTube. Okay, so what? Like what I'm gonna get from YouTube exactly? How YouTube will help me scale my business? Because business owners or B2B in general, they only want one thing and they only care about only one single outcome, like the end result. Like if you go very, very deep, you're gonna understand that this is the only thing that they need when it comes to business owners. For B2C or normal consumers, everyone like has a different thing. Like each persona or each market has its own different thing. But for B2B in general, like business owners want one thing, which is making them more money, making them more revenue, and scale their business. This is the only thing that they will hire you for, and they will work for you. They will work with you for, and that's it. Okay. So if you don't have this outcome clear, 100% clear in your offer, you won't be able to sell anything. They don't care if you're going to get them, clients using YouTube, using paid ads, using, BBC, whatever it is. Like imagine coming to you and telling you, hey, I can guarantee you signing 50 clients per month, or you don't pay. Okay. So will you care how I'm going to do this, or what is the mechanism of me helping you sign 50 clients a month? No, you won't care because if I can get you the 50 clients every single month, just get me those 50 clients. I don't know how. If you're gonna do black magic, if you're gonna do it using paid ads, using I don't know what is your solution, but just get me those 50 clients and I'm gonna pay you anything you want. Just get me those 50 clients, right? So this is the thing. You are selling the outcome, not the service or your mechanism. So if you're a lead generation agency, if you are a content agency, YouTube agency, short form content agency, whatever it is, and working with B2B or business owners, understand that you're selling the outcome, which is the money. You're helping them scale their business. That's it. So if this is not clear 100%, like 101%, most likely your offer will suck and you won't be able to sign any clients. So yeah, after that, after you understand that you're selling the outcome, we're gonna go to the next one, which is understand the value equation of Alex Hormozy and apply it to craft your offer. So if you don't know what is the value equation of Alex Hormozy, I'm gonna tell you right now and I'm gonna explain it to you. So as you can see, this is in front of you. So the value equation is the dream outcome times the perceived likelihood of achievement divided by the time delay times the effort and sacrifice. So let me explain each one. So first of all, the dream outcome, and by the way, all of this equals value. So when you have those four elements right, you're gonna have a value proposition or your offer will be valuable simply. So you need to understand that your offer must be the highest possible value proposition, like as it could be, or as much valuable as it could be simply. So the dream outcome, which is the first ever element, as I told you from a moment, you've got to understand what your clients want, what your ICP wants exactly. Again, if you're working with business owners, they only need one thing: scaling their business and making them more money. That's it. Okay. This is the end result. So if you're gonna say, okay, but what if I'm helping them get more booked appointments or helping them get more leads? Okay, why they want more leads? Why they want more booked appointments? Because they want to make more money. They want to scale their business. That's it. This is the end result. So if you go really, really deep, you're gonna find out that this is the only thing that they need, right? This is the only and last thing. So the dream outcome, understand what your clients want, times the perceived likelihood of achievement. So the perceived likelihood of achievement is simply like, will this work for me specifically or not? So, like, of course, most of the clients will be hesitant after you claim that you're going to get them maybe 10 clients a month, for example, okay? Or as an example. So if you have a claim of, I'm going to get you 10 clients per month, okay, but really, will it work for me? Like, show me some social proof. Show me What are your results? Show me case studies. Show me testimonials. Show me anything like show me that this actually works, right? Because not all of the people or not all of the market, once they hear your claim that you're gonna get them those 10 clients per month, they're gonna work with you immediately. Now, some of them or even a bigger portion need to see some sort of results, need to see social proof that you're actually able to do that, not just by saying, that you're gonna get them 10 clients. So this is the next step. You know the outcome, you have your claim, you understand what they need, and you simply put a claim on it. I'm gonna get you this thing that you want. Okay, now show me how you do it or the results you did for previous clients or even personal results, right? So this is the perceived likelihood of achievement. Those two ones must be at the highest. So make sure that the perceived likelihood of achievement is very high and the dream outcome is very high, or you know it very well. Then we're gonna go to the time delay. Time delay, you gotta make it very, very short or as short as possible. I'm gonna get you this dream outcome, and here is the perceived likelihood of achievement, which is very high, and I'm gonna get you this result in the shortest time possible, in 60 days, in 90 days. The shorter the time frame, the better. Okay. After that, the effort and sacrifice. Again, it is exactly the same as the time delay. If you can make the effort and sacrifice on the clients at very low or as lowest as possible, this is very good. Okay, because the clients, if I can get the result without putting too much effort and sacrifice on my end as a client, of course, this offer is more valuable from other one that requires me to put maybe 10 hours of work in per week, managing stuff here and there, and all of that. So those two ones at the bottom, if you can make them very, very low, you're gonna have a very, very good offer. Time delay and effort. But bear in mind, without this one specifically, it won't work. You got to understand your dream outcome or the client's dream outcome. Make sure that the time delay is very low, effort and sacrifice is very low. And if you're starting out and don't have social proof, it's fine. But of course, when you build your business, get results, and all of that, it will start growing up as you go simply. So yeah. Okay, so now once you understand this value equation, you need to use it to craft your offer. So how we're going to craft your offer using this equation? Simply, you're going to take each element of those four elements. You're going to take the dream outcome, the perceived likelihood of achievement, the time delay, and the effort and sacrifice, and simply solve each one of them separately, right? After you solve each one of them separately or identify each one of them separately, you're going to collect them or put them together in one sentence. And this one sentence would be your offer simply. I'm going to show you how. But first of all, before telling you how to do it exactly, let me tell you as well regarding the outcome or the dream outcome. As you can see, this triangle, it goes from down to up. So like this. From down is the least appealing outcome your clients will need if it's B2B, and the above one is, or the upper one is the most appealing outcome your clients need or want. So as I told you, the most appealing outcome is making them more money. If you can guarantee that you're gonna make them more money, like let's say I'm gonna add you $10,000 to $20,000 per month, or you don't pay, something like that. If you can do that and actually deliver, this is a banker outcome for sure. Okay. But if you're not really confident about your ability to deliver monetary ROI or some sort of tangible money, like specific amount, you can go down the line to offering clients. You can guarantee clients, hey, I'm going to get you this number of clients per month, or you don't pay, or I'm going to work for free if we didn't do that. This is the second best thing, which is offering clients or guaranteeing clients. If you can do clients, you can go with codes. I'm going to help you book like maybe 10 to 30 qualified codes per month. If you can do codes, you can do leads. I'm going to help you get like XYZ leads per month, maybe 50 leads per month. So leads is the least outcome that the clients want. I preferably like to go with codes or clients. If you can do money, as I said, just go for it. So this is the ascending triangle when it comes to the outcome or what your clients want exactly. So as I said, your dream outcome in this case could be one of those four things. It could be leads, it could be calls, it could be clients, or it could be money. If you go with money, this is the best ever thing. I don't recommend guaranteeing leads simply. Okay. So yeah. Now, how can you come up or identify each one of those four elements first? So simply, the dream outcome, you're gonna see what your clients want. You can offer a specific outcome like, I'm gonna make you 100K in MRR or monthly recurring revenue. I'm gonna add 20K in MRR. I'm gonna get you 30 qualified calls per month. I'm gonna guarantee XYZ amount of leads, right? So this is the dream outcome. And as I said, you identify it based on this whole triangle. After that, the likelihood of achievement. This simply applies when it comes to case studies. If you have case studies, results, and personal results. If you have social proof, simply in general, when you have the more social proof, that means you have more likelihood of achieving these results for your clients. When it comes to the time delay, uh, put a time frame on how realistically could you achieve this outcome. Maybe it could be in less than 90 days, in 90 days, in 60 days, in 120 days. Whatever it is, put a time frame which is realistic, but also make sure that it's like as short as possible to make it more appealing, as I said above. The effort. So what the client need to do in terms of getting this result. Like as an example, you only work 3 hours per month and you handle the rest. If you're a content agency, as an example, you record a couple of scripts and we handle the rest. This is very, very, very low effort on the client and you handle the rest. Okay, so great. Once you have those four elements identified, like this is everything literally. The only thing that is required is to put all of those elements in just one sentence, like one well-structured sentence without fluff, and that's it. This is your offer simply. So now I'm going to show you my own example for my own agency, my own YouTube agency, to understand how I put all of these sentences and how I crafted my own offer for the new marketing campaigns that we're doing. So right now, we are mainly working with coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs. This is our main niche in general, okay? And we're working with those people who are making at least 20K per month. This is one of the traits or one of the elements that we have for our ICB. Our ideal clients at least make 20K plus per month because those are the perfect fit. They can actually pay and they can actually get results, okay? So yeah, this is the first thing. So as you can see, I call out my niche, coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs making at least 20K per month. So what we're gonna do for you is this. We will build a done-for-you YouTube 24/7 sales machine that add 10 to 30 pre-sold sales calls to your calendar every month, supercharge your close rate by 10 to 20%, and position you as the go-to authority in your niche in 90 days, or you don't pay. Without paid ads, doing cold outreach, hiring freelancers, curating low quality content, or putting more than 3 hours a month. So let me explain what I've done here and let me break everything down. For the offer, I understood first of all what is the dream outcome of my clients. As we all know, the dream outcome or the end result is making more money. But for now, I'm not in a position that I can guarantee specific amount of money. That's why I went a little bit lower and I guarantee simply 10 to 30 pre-sold sales calls. So 10 to 30 sales calls that are already pre-sold, it's very easy to close. Uh, I'm gonna boost your close rate by 10 to 20%. This is actually one of the things that my ICP want. Coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs want a better close rate so they can close more deals. So I'm gonna help you close more deals by 10 to 20%. And also, I'm gonna position you as the go-to authority in your niche. Also, this is one of the outcomes. So I have three main outcomes: 10 to 30 pre-sold calls, increasing close rate by 10 to 20%, and position you as the go-to authority in your niche. This is the outcome, okay? And the time frame. I'm gonna do all of that in just 90 days. 90 days. If we didn't, you don't pay anything. This is the guarantee, okay? And all of that will be without paid ads. So these are the things that our ICB tried and maybe didn't work, or it's not the best thing for them. Without paid ads, without cold outreach, hiring freelancers or building a team, creating low quality content, or putting more than 3 hours per month when it comes to the effort and sacrifice, as I told you. So yeah, this is simply the offer. Once you got all of the elements, put them in one sentence like this, and boom, you have a very, very good offer that you can actually scale and get clients for. So yeah, this is actually everything for this video. Uh, I'd love to share with you how I simply crafted my new offer, what I learned personally when it comes to offer crafting. And yeah, hopefully this thing will help you craft your own offer as well for your SMMA or your agency in general. And if you got some value from this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you have anything to share. Also, if you want to connect with me, you can do that on Instagram. I'm going to put the link down below. Also, you're going to have my Twitter account and my LinkedIn as well, so you can connect with me. So yeah, this is everything for the video and catch you on the next one. Peace.